bullet journal budget. Blah, 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 blah. Well, hello, and welcome back to Funny McGeeda Jones. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023, y'all. Today, we are doing a plan with me in my new budget journal. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. So as I said in the intro, we're doing my first plan with me in my new 2023 budget planner. Yes, I have not put a vinyl on this, but I will, y'all. I will. I just need to decipher what I want to put on there. But anyway, this is going to be the first plan with me for January 2023. We're going to be setting up the pages. We're going to do this once a month because yeah, it's only a monthly thing. So we're going to be setting up the pages for my 2 paycheck period, reconciliation, Etsy, and month in review. So hope you're all interested in that. And just before we start, I'll let you know that I'm not using any, well, I don't think they're fancy tools. I'm using just 2 black thick pins to do the lines. This is a Micron 0.08. This is a 0.05, and I actually got this from Dollar Tree, y'all. And I actually like these pins. It's a permanent marker. I find it doesn't bleed or smear as much. I really like it. And I think they used to come 3 to a pack, but you know, with it being $1.25, they might be 2 to a pack. I don't know. This is a cheap eraser. This is a cheap ruler that I got from a pack. I don't know what happened to all the rest of the rulers, but I covered this up because it has a little dent in here that messes up my line, so it reminds me to use this edge instead of trying to use this edge. But yeah, this is the ruler we're using. And to color in my pages, I have some paint markers here in a couple different colors, and I got a pack of, I think it was 24 on Amazon. So yeah, I will link all of these, well, except for the ruler and maybe this pen, but I will link all the stuff that I'm using that I mentioned in this video, including the journal, in my description, so you can kind of know what materials I'm using. And also, I am burning my sweater weather candle, and I just started burning it, so I barely smell it, but this is one of the candles I did like, so just so you know. So let's get to it. As I said, we're setting up January. Now I've already did a pencil drawing of January, and I don't know how much you can see of this and how much the camera is showing of my pencil drawing. This is basically a pencil drawing. If it looks complicated, it's not, because all I used for this, I kept it really simple. I was trying to think of things, and I just said, you know what, let's not complicate this. I use stencils, y'all. All of this is done with stencils. So this background right here is done with a Dollar Tree stencil that I bought for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And you get, I don't know if you can see it, you get different quadrants of patterns here. And I just used this pattern for this. And it might look very convoluted and confused, but I tested it, and it's gonna look kind of cool when it's done. So the next set of stencils I got these on Amazon. These aren't from Dollar Tree. I wish they were, but they're not. It's letter stencils, and they come, I want to say 30 to a pack, 30 stencil sheets to a pack. And I used this big font right here. They have a bunch of different fonts, and this is the smaller version of this big version. So I use the big one right here, and I use the smaller version in the other pages, and just kind of made it really simple. And if you're not, I heard a lot of people say that, you know, I'm not really artistic, I'm not really that patient. Yeah, setting up a bullet journal week to week can be, or month to month can be a little time consuming, but I wanted to try to make this as doable for me as possible. And since I'm only setting this up once a month, it should be fine. But I didn't want to complicate it. I didn't want to, I might draw on this, I might just use stickers all 1 month, I might use stamps all 1 month. I'm doing what inspires me. But the main thing is, I did buy these stencils, this set of stencils at Amazon, and I bought these paint pens at Amazon. But the rest of the supplies are stuff that I had on hand that I'm using. Okay, so yeah, so you don't have to be great at lettering, you don't have to be great at drawing, you don't have to think of elaborate themes, you don't even have to think of a theme. You can literally just put the the category and the amount. You don't even have to do all this. I like to do it because I like my things to look pretty, and I like to be crafty and artsy and all the other stuff. But you don't have to do this. You can keep a journal that gives you just the same information that I'm putting in here with just a pen and a pencil or an eraser or whatever. That's it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead, and I might speed this up. I'm pretty sure I will speed this up, but I'll come back and explain it later when I'm done. So let's get to it. Well, welcome back. Let's do a quick review of what I've done. I speeded through the last two pages because it was pretty much the same thing, but I will show you those in a little bit more detail. So what we have here is my cover page that you guys saw me do, January 2023. And then we go into my calendar. I'm going to put some important dates here and some goals here. And the quote that I have here is, "Do not wish to be anything but what you are, and to be that perfectly," by St. Francis de Sales. So I thought that was pretty good. So after January, we go into our budget pages. This is, as you know, I get paid twice a month. I get paid on the 15th and the 31st of the month. So this is for the 15th and this is for the 31st. Now, let's talk about this layout. The boxes I am fine with. The structure of this is I'm fine with. I was thinking it would be easier for me on a month-to-month basis, instead of writing all this out, is to just use stickers, but I'm not crazy about it. I don't know if I need to refine the stickers or I need to refine, I don't know. But I think next month I'm just going to write all this out and be done with it. But that's what this page is looking like. So this is, you've seen this setup before. So these are how much I'm stuffing in my cash envelopes. These are my, how much money I'm stuffing overall. So the amounts will be put there, cash envelopes. what I put in my savings challenges, what I put in my sinking funds, and what goes into my ally accounts. So, and I think I've added on some more. I did add, you will see my binder reorganization where I've added on some more sinking funds, and I've kind of rejiggered some stuff. So you'll be seeing that going forward. But for now, this is fine. We're going to work with this. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. These are my budgeting pages. Then the next page, we have an Etsy page, which has, it's pretty much the same concept as this, except I'm only going to be divvying up stuffing once a month from Etsy, but I get paid every week. So I'm going to give the weekly totals. This is the income column. So wherever those weekly totals are, I'm going to total those up and come with a grand total, and then I'm going to fill all this out. I kind of wanted something else on this page, like something like total sales, any of my items that are best sellers. It'd be interesting to see what is selling the best between the different months and what is what people are gearing, navigating towards, and just some notes if I need them. So this page you've seen the larger version of as well. This is my January review, and I gotta wipe that part out. It's my January review. So basically, it's the sinking fund or the cash envelope that is written here, what I budgeted in that category, what I actually spent, and the difference. And so this is, I'll be filling this out at the end of the month. And the last page is, I thought it'd be interesting is to have a savings, monthly savings tally. So whatever the fund is, what I started with versus what I'm ending with. And this is going to be my investments. I kind of messed up here. I'm probably going to have to redo that, and just any notes that I might have. So that's my whole month at a glance. And as you know, as the month goes on, we will be revising this, just so you can get a quick look. As the month goes on, we will be revising this and possibly changing up the forms, probably not the budgeting forms, but some of the other little forms to kind of see if they still work with me. If they don't work, that's the beauty, what I love about this. You can constantly change your forms, and I have, this is what I've used so far, and I have this whole book. I might go past a year in this book. I'm thinking I will, because if this is a month, what is this? How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Yeah, so we'll just see how it works out. So this is January. This is what we're working with. So when I do my cash stuffing for my first cash stuffing for January, which will be a video coming up shortly, I will be using this form, and this is what we're working with. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Yes, it was time consuming drawing in all these graphics, but I actually really enjoyed it. It was very therapeutic. I was playing some music in the background, and I was having a good old time. So I think once a month doing this will be really fun for me. And if I keep it simple and don't overthink it, like this, I just kept it simple. I didn't really overthink it. I think this will be doable throughout the year. So there you go. That is my plan with me for January. You'll see me filling this out throughout the month, and I hope you enjoyed it. If I will link the items that I used for this in the description, and I think that's it. So I will talk to you in the next video. Happy New Year to you all. And I thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support in 2022. Like I said, I'm hoping to get more consistent on YouTube and Instagram. So look out for more consistency with me. Certainly not this week, but coming up soon. I'm getting on the schedule, guys. So I hope to see you in the new year. And I hope you all of you, all the great things in 2023. I'll see you later. Take care.